Alright, what's going on, guys? So in today's video we've got another alliance war. Today we're going up against Bray. I completely forgot. Going up against Bray, and I'm on path 6 to 7. So this is like the Brian path, the Hector path. Actually, I stole Hector's path for this war. It was between me and him. He's like I was on backup. He's like, unless you want to take my path, and I'm like, okay, let's do it. So yeah, first up here we have an Iron Man Infinity War. I posted this fight actually on Twitter, so I'm sure maybe some of you guys have already seen it. It's pretty cool. So go ahead and put on 200% Cosmic Boost. We're also going to put on a... Do I put on a Cosmic Special? I don't remember if I do or not. I put on a 30% attack and health boost. I put on an 8% one, okay. I put on a smaller attack one and a medium-sized health one. I'm also going to put on a Power Start one. This node can be really sketchy. It's the Aggression Fury. So if they get a lot of Furies, like blocked hits, take a ton of damage. If you take a real hit, you're probably dead. If they have like a couple Furies. So trying to stay aggressive. Go ahead and bait out a heavy here. He gets some Furies, but boom, they're gone now. Great thing about Corvus is he can just armor break, get rid of all those armor. So now we're at an L2. Now just watch what happens, guys. We intercept him with the L2. Boom, 6k, 6k, 18k. Intercept him with the L2, 6k, 6k, 18k. Intercept him with the L2, he's dead. So boom, cycled 3 L2s. Basically how that works is that 200% Cosmic Boost for the L2 and L3, based on how much damage you do of your opponent's percent of health, you get power back. So because Corvus was doing so much damage, you can just cycle those L2s. And also, guys, keep in mind, that was with 0 charges. And because he was a tech champ and an Avenger, now we're at 2 charges. Now next up we have a 6-star Undead Mutant. I thought this was going to be a Nightcrawler. It's actually a Cable. I was going to try to get to 4 charges, but yeah, Cable shouldn't be too hard. It's on the Bane node. That's okay. Go ahead and transfer Bane here just in case, and then go ahead and kill him. And now we're at 3 charges, so now we're pretty stacked. We're going to be pretty good. I'm not going to be using Corvus for the next 2 fights. We have the buffet nodes. I'm going to go ahead and use Stark Spidey for those 2. But then towards the end of the path, we're going to be using Corvus again. So it's really going to be really good to have 3 of his charges. I went ahead and brought Proxima Midnight. The only reason I brought her was because I thought it was a Nightcrawler. So I was going to get True Strike up after. Because there's a Heimdall on my path. We're thinking it's a Heimdall. So yeah, I wouldn't have to worry about any auto block, but it's okay. Nightcrawler can be kind of sketchy if you don't get the switch. I wasn't really worried, but you never know what could happen. So yeah, on the buffet note here, we have an Awakened Kingpin 6-star. I kind of feel bad for this guy, but at the same time, he's a pretty good defender. He can be. But yeah, so pretty much here with Stark Spider, we want to build up a bunch of poise. We're chilling at 8 poise now. Go ahead, pretty much just bait the L1 now. This fight's pretty straightforward. The reason Kingpin's good here is if like someone accidentally brings a Void, it's pretty much a death. But if you scout properly, most of the time you can figure out who's on this node. So yeah, we knew it was going to be a Kingpin. So yeah, I went ahead and brought Stark Spidey to be safe, and yeah, we're hitting super hard with the boost. I also had the special one, start with 1 bar power boost still active from when we were using Corvus. So I went ahead and started the fight with an extra bar of power, which is pretty nice. And so yeah, now normally what I was trying to do was wait for someone to teleport to this node so I could get in 2 more fights boosted. But he was actually linked at the bottom, and the person to unlink him went to bed because his champs were stuck in AQ. So yeah, I just didn't wait. I just went ahead. I'm only going to get to here with these boosts, but that's okay. So we have a Bishop on this buffet node, and make a little mistake here. So we kind of eat a combo from this Bishmiman, but it's okay, we're boosted. That's the whole point of being boosted. You know, if you mess up, you don't die because you have a bunch of extra health. So I'm not even really sure what happens. I guess I just thought I saw the opening for an intercept, and I don't know. I went for it. I think it's right here. Oh, not yet. Alright, go ahead and power drain him. I think it's right here. Yeah, he just kicked me in the face. Ate a full combo. Still above 50% health. There we go. Nailed the intercept that time. I don't know what happened the first one, but I was like, I had to nail the second one after. Like, as soon as I missed an intercept, I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? Nailed the next one. We were okay. I had to bait his L2. I actually didn't auto evade the first part. Kind of sketchy. Went ahead and dexterity'd it. So yeah, it was okay. And yeah, this bishop is going down. This Bishmiman. The buffet is kicking in, but we're just out damaging it. You know, Stark Spider's got the class advantage already. Like you saw what we did against Kingpin. This fight's similar with class advantage. So luckily that combo didn't crit a whole bunch and kill us. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for the first part of this war. Yeah, we've got 2 more parts. We've got a Heimdall next up. That'll be in the next clip. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. I'll be back in like a second for you guys. Alright, what's going on, guys? So we got part 2 of the path now. It's later that night. I waited till I got back up to 4 energy. Now I got 3 more fights to go. So this one here, me and Hector, once I got to it, I knew for sure it was a Heimdall. Now, Heimdall, I've only fought him once, and the first time I fought him, I didn't know how his auto block worked, but I didn't get auto blocked, so, but I had no idea. He was kind of introduced like right before I came back to the game, him and Red Skull, so I didn't really know how either of those champs worked. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead bringing Corvus. I put on 3 boosts, nothing too big. So basically how Heimdall's auto block works is after his L1 he gets a True Strike, and if he has that True Strike available, he can auto block. The really cool thing about this node is it's armor, explosive personality, and watch. So we're gonna armor break him here, and boom, 8 armor breaks, and then I think we get like 11 here. Yeah, look how, we're doing like 2,000 more damage just because all those armor breaks, crazy. So right here he gets his True Strike. So I don't want to get auto block, so I go ahead parry and heavy attack because you can't auto block heavy attack. So yeah, I know I'm safe now. I'm gonna go for an L2 here, and boom, he's dead. Even if he had True Strike up, he can't auto block the L2 because it's unblockable. So yeah, don't have to worry about getting auto blocked there. Now, boom, Heimdall down. That was the fight I was a little bit worried about. Now the other 2 fights, I'm still a little bit worried about. This one, we were thinking it's a Sentinel. It's a 6-star unduped tech champ. It's a recovery node, but Sentinel doesn't have any healing, so I'm like, okay, should be okay against Sentinel here. We got Corvus. We're at 3 charges, so as you can see, we're hitting pretty hard through the block, getting like 1,700 lights through the block, which is pretty crazy. Keep parrying to get the armor breaks, and as you can see, those armor breaks, they had like 600 damage on this guy because there's armor on the node as well, so we're breaking that armor as well. So it's pretty sweet. Go ahead, bait the L1, and I know if I can get to an L2, this fight is absolutely over. I go ahead to finish my combo to drop it, and he just dies, so I don't even get to use the L2. But that's fine. I put on a cosmic boost, but it was mainly for this next fight because I was a little unsure. Like, you know, it's a green goblin, so on this recovery node, like Void is like probably the best option here, because it also strike back Void. Once you get his debuffs going, you can actually reverse strike back power, which is really cool, and you don't have to worry about any of the recovery healing. It's just gonna all eventually get reversed. So I think Void's definitely the best option here, but I've done this before with Stark Spidey. It's a little sketchy. I'm like, okay, I'm sure Corvus can do it. And then this starts to happen. Look at his healing, 3,700, 6,000. I have 12 charges left, and he's all the way back up at like almost 100%. I'm like, uh-oh, this is not good. Just look at that healing, man. It's ridiculous, this recovery node. Look, he's at 98%. I'm like, okay, I have 8 charges left. Let's chill. Let's let some of those things fall off. Let's go ahead and drop an L2 here. 12k, 12k, 36k. Like, okay, let's go for another one. 12k, 12k, 36k. Luckily, he goes down. It would have power drained him if it didn't kill him, so I wasn't worried about taking an L3 or anything like that. But yeah, a little close for sure. But yeah, that's gonna do it for my path. I go ahead, go to bed now, and yeah, wake up the next day. I think it was at 0-0 for deaths when I went to bed. So like the war could seriously go completely either way. So I went to bed and I woke up today, and we'll get to those results. Alright guys, so we're back. It's today now. Wake up and we lost. So we didn't end up winning the war, unfortunately. It was really close for a long time. I was looking up, seeing the scores. It was like 5-7, like 7-11, and they still had a lot to go. It's pretty close, but yeah, unfortunately we didn't win towards the end. We just gave up some deaths, you know. Sucks, but it's okay. We're Platinum 1 rank 5 currently, And this next war we're going up against MMXIV, so it should be a fun one. Hopefully we can pull out the win. Yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying these Alliance War videos. This was number 4 of the season. So yeah, I hope you guys look forward to the one against MMXIV. It's going to be next. Hopefully we can win. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this Alliance War video. Drop a like if you did enjoy. Yeah, peace out, guys.